In a small village on the outskirts of Moscow, 20-year-old Ivan Nikolaev lived a quiet life, tending to his family's farm and dreaming of becoming a musician. The weight of his father's expectations, however, loomed heavily over him. A former soldier, his father held military service in high regard, seeing it as a rite of passage. But Ivan, with his gentle nature and artistic soul, hoped to avoid such a fate. The day that changed everything came abruptly, a crisp autumn morning marked by a knock on the door. Officials arrived, bearing the news. Ivan was to be conscripted into the army. His mother wept as his father sternly reminded him of his duty. Ivan packed his bags with a heavy heart, feeling his dreams slipping away. Training was grueling, a stark contrast to the life he had known. The camaraderie among the soldiers was a small comfort, but the fear of the unknown gnawed at him. Weeks turned into months, and before he knew it, Ivan was deployed to the front lines in Ukraine. The harsh realities of war hit hard. The once serene landscapes now bore the scars of conflict. Ivan's days were filled with the sounds of artillery and the constant tension of impending danger. Yet, amidst the chaos, he found solace in small moments: the shared laughter with comrades, the fleeting beauty of a sunrise, the rare quiet nights under the stars. One evening, during a lull in the fighting, Ivan heard the faint strumming of a guitar. Following the sound, he discovered a fellow soldier, Sasha, playing a familiar tune. Ivan hesitated before asking to join. Together they played, their music a temporary escape from the horrors surrounding them. As the weeks wore on, Ivan's unit was tasked with securing a strategic village. The mission was perilous, and the fighting was fierce. Ivan, once hesitant and fearful, found himself driven by a newfound resolve. In the thick of battle, he saw Sasha fall, struck by enemy fire. Without thinking, Ivan rushed to his side, dragging him to safety. The mission was a success, but it came at a cost. Sasha was gravely injured, and Ivan sat by his side in the makeshift medical tent. Sasha, barely conscious, squeezed Ivan's hand and whispered, "Play for me." With tears streaming down his face, Ivan picked up the guitar and played the song they had shared. The notes were shaky, his voice trembling, but the melody carried a sense of hope and resilience. In that moment, Ivan realized the power of his music, even in the darkest of times. As the war dragged on, Ivan continued to fight, but he never let go of his guitar. His music became a beacon of hope for his comrades, a reminder of their humanity amidst the inhumanity of war. Ivan's letters home spoke of the bond forged in battle and the strength found in unexpected places. Years later, when the war finally ended, Ivan returned home. He was changed, bearing the scars of his experiences, but also a deeper understanding of life's fragility and the enduring power of dreams. He resumed his work on the farm, but never abandoned his music. Ivan played at village gatherings, his songs echoing the resilience of the human spirit. In the evenings, when the world was quiet, Ivan would sit by the fire, his guitar in hand, and play the tune that had carried him through the darkest times, a melody of hope and survival. The village listened, knowing that in every note was the story of a young man who went to war and found his true strength in the music that never left his heart.